Hello again, friends and fans. Raptor here, and welcome to the Finnish defense, the defense of Kola Valley. We're playing a historical reenactment of the battle that Simo Heiha paid a role in. He's over here on the left side, and you can see him with his sniper rifle. Over 505 confirmed kills against Soviet troops during that war, and there's going to be a hell of a lot of carnage here. We've got Soviet T-26s approaching down the road. We've got commanders shouting stuff to us in Finnish. Obviously, the Finnish looking a little German. They do have some things supplied by the Germans, including uniforms, helmets, and other things, which is kind of historically accurate, but again, a mod that doesn't fully encompass everything, but still, you'll be seeing a lot of carnage here. Playing on heroic, so we're going to take a lot of losses here and be pushed back, so it should be quite entertaining. The Finns are about as dug in, about as good as they can be. There's not much I can do in terms of getting troops to defensive positions or setting up mines, so we're going to see how this plays out exactly. We've got friendly troops on the other side of the highway dug into the forest as well. They've got AT positions, infantry positions, machine guns and such, and we've got also support up in the ridge line with more AT and dug in positions. Eventually the Soviets will push the Finns out of this defensive line, but the Finns will push back and take it again. We've got final reserve lines here in the rear. Over 505 kills again. Simo, when he was asked, you know, what he thought about basically the war and if he regret killing 505 men, basically stated that you know, he did what he was told to do to the best of his ability, and that's really what made him a good soldier and helped Finland be, you know, independent for that much longer. We've got several mines of lines here as well to stop T-26s as they plow down the road. I believe at one point we may see a KV-1 or a KV-2, as that was, you know, it took place in the battle for Finland, but it looks really like there's just going to be light tanks coming at us, so we'll again see how this plays out, so long as our AT gun can hit everything. Let's see if they can do it. Now again, these guys are yelling in German, but these are supposed to be Finnish troops here, and I really like what the mod maker did with the mini-map here. It really looks cool how you can see how the defensive positions are lined up, as well as the Soviet attacks, or where their assault vectors are coming from. So really cool to see. Simo as well did hunt with the Finnish president after a while as well, and you know, was a dog breeder. So very cool to kind of see how his life played out. A very good position for him up here as well too. Anybody who comes out into the open here is basically going to be put down right away if they try to head towards our AT gun. Looks like the Russians are bringing a lot of infantry through the woods, and it looks like they're trying to take cover as well. Some of them don't even seem to have winter camo. Now, after Stalin's purges before World War II and before the Finnish-Soviet War, there were a lot of purges. We're about to see Simo get a kill. Nice. All right. Yes, so there were so many purges that really the military commanders were rookies and didn't really know how to command their forces. And obviously with this giant pile up here of 2, 4, 6, almost 10 T-26s, they really didn't know what they were doing with their own forces, not to mention messing with the Finns, who were able to hold the line with possibly superior equipment. T-26s are good tanks, but not against, you know, PAC-40s and such, so not doing so well. We've got about 11 minutes, 24 seconds left on our defense, and continuous waves of Soviet troops are going to push into the line. I don't think we've really lost any of our men yet, but again, on heroic, so they will take more damage than normal, and we're going to just try to leave everybody where they are and see how this kind of plays out here. Looks like there are some... Oh, yep, Soviet machine gunner here. Couple of guys crawling through the forest, and it looks like they may eventually work their way up to the line here, and possibly will get hit by that AT gun if they get close enough and in a close enough group. Like for instance, 5 guys standing very close to each other are going to be a good target for that AT gun. Speaking of AT guns, our AT gun over here again. Let's see if we can go into control mode here and see if we can see what we can do against this guy. See if we can target anything. I don't even see any tanks that we can engage. Look at that. It's just it's a pile up on the highway. It's like it's Christmas and everything's on sale. All right, let's hit this tank. Oh, right over the top. Give it another try. There we go. Wow, that sends... Oh, geez. Wow, I said that like Owen Wilson. Wow. Look at this. They're just pushing debris out of the way. Look at how many tanks they've lost, and they're still sending more. They should consider going through the woods with some of those, but very difficult to do in a T-26. That can't really push anything out of the way. Crew is now confused as to why I've shot them, and now they've given up. Their tank is toast, and they're bailing out. Look at all the tank crew around there as well. Wow. All right, again, a good defensive position up here. MG-34 opening up, and Simo doing a good job. I'm not sure if that's, I guess that's the English pronunciation, but I assume it's like Simo, except Simo. So, there's that. 2 more T-26s coming in on the main highway. Will we be able to hold this 9 minutes? I'm not sure. I hope so. We haven't seemed to take any losses on our side, and on our friendly side, looks like they've gotten pushed out of a few of their defensive positions. I'm seeing a few dead men. AT gun destroyed and decrewed, unfortunately. Tanks must have broke off their way. Luckily, we do have 3 lines, 4 or 5 lines of trenches, or rather, wow, AT mines is what I should say, next to the trenches to stop them. The Soviets would be better off if they were to bring up some BT-7s and try to hit some of our positions, prioritize AT guns and such. That would give them a little better chance to try to hold us back. All right, looks like the Russians are getting a little closer now. 8 minutes, 33 seconds left on the defense. Soviets will break. This is the majority of their assault right now, and once it pooters out, we will not be seeing much more of them for a while. Looks like there's a lot of troops moving through the woods here. Wow. By the way, I like seeing mods like this. I know the Valor mod has some things. In the past, we tried to do, the assault and defense of Finland, but sometimes things are a little hard to do. And wow, look at this. That's a new tank. Look at how many turrets it has. That's amazing. They've melted together. Another T-26 trying to break to that side. And this is how they're hitting the AT guns. They're just driving right off the highway. Turret destroyed on that one. Oh, no. Oh, he hit a tree. 2 more coming in. Now there's 3 on this right side now. They possibly, yep, they're breaking right to kill off our ally. Looks like he's starting to break. It's lost a lot of troops on this side. AT guns destroyed, defensive positions eliminated. It's now a battle for this trench. They're holding the line. 2 more T-26s coming in on the center. Alright, here comes those T-26s. Just parts of Soviet tanks everywhere, enough to build 10 more T-26s probably. Oop, AT gun finishing one off there. A lot of infantry advancing on our side now. Wow, some of our troops even out of ammunition. Unfortunately, there's really nothing we can do in terms of getting supplies. We don't really have any supplies around. So this is just the way it's going to have to be. It looks like there's a secondary trench here that we can flee to if we need to. See what would happen if we have to. Any of our troops that are out of ammunition, we may as well bring them off the line and try to conserve as many Finnish fighters as we can. They'll get resupplied and enter the fight a little bit later. Pull another MG back. Looks like our MGs are the first things out of ammo, which wouldn't surprise me. Wow, more T-26s trying to cross down the main highway. Oh, and they're trying to double back. Our F.A.Q. is still ready to rock. 38 rather. I've been saying 40. I thought we saw a F.A.Q. at some point. Looks like this is a 38 though. May as well be a F.A.Q. though, with all the destruction that it's caused to enemy forces. Actually, we have nothing but F.A.Q. 38s. So 50 millimeter. Some of these with, if you actually click on them, it looks like we just lost one AT gun, by the way. Or oh no, this one here. It's been decrewed. We've got to get some guys on that right away, if we can. So it looks like one of these has killed 1 vehicle and 7 infantrymen, 22 and 8, and 1 infantry kill for that one. Extremely valuable. Oh, they're starting to fire back now. Oh yeah, they're starting to break. 5 minutes left. We're going to hold that line. See if we can get one of these AT guns to move over to the right side. We'll try to flank them from there. AT gun, we're going to try to move over here as well. Put 2 of them right on the main highway and block them. They're not deviating from their attack at all. More troops out of ammo. Keep trying to bring them back. They can't rearm from back there, but at least they're not on the main line. Now, of course, they can fight with grenades and such, but it's not going to come to that. The enemy's not going to get that close. Alright, here comes their tanks now. Both AT guns are making their way on the road. Let's go ahead and do this. One there, one on the other side. Alright. Defenses on the right side are starting to fail. A lot of dead men over here. Turret destroyed. 2 more tanks coming in. We've got 4 minutes. Anything can happen. If we lose these 2 AT guns and they roll through the minefields, that's it for us. Again, they're not smart enough. They don't have enough good training in order to do the right thing and call up a mine truck. Alright, here we go. 2 AT guns now. Finns have their defenses set up. Nobody's getting through here. Our reinforcements. Our regular infantrymen left side. Starting to retreat. Oh no, that guy got shot on his run out of there. Looks like a stray shell possibly killed these guys, unless they're just ducking down. I think they're actually dead though. Starting to break through. Better get Simo out of there. In real life, he did take a pretty traumatic wound to his cheek, so I guess this simulates that. He'll retreat back to this trench where he'll provide final defense. We don't want them to crack this line. They're starting to push through, though. No fighters left over here. Our line's looking pretty bad. They're down to their last defense trench on the right side. And also an elevated defensive position. AT guns doing wonders. Scoring nothing but hits. Good job, guys. Veterancy increase. Look at them just popping shells out of the back like an instant microwave. Beautiful. Alright, looks like a lot of our guys on the left side are starting to fall. Alright, we're going to flee to that last position. Let's lure the Soviets right into us. Simo's there, ready and waiting. Alright, we can defend this trench a lot better. There we go. Come at us, Soviet scum. AT guns are holding. Left flank is holding. Defensive trench there. Here's Simo. Level 3. Knock him out, man. Knock him out. Let's have him heal up a little bit. Wow, look at that. Gonna get another kill. Nice work, Simo. Sniper just racking them up. And speaking of racks, we've blown up all the ammo racks of these tanks. Infantry's even pushing into the center. This is a Soviet used car lot now. That is impressive. Alright, we're starting to get down to our last couple men now. Hold that line. Right, let's have everybody heal up who can. Don't want to lose anybody here. Heal if you can. Some guys out of ammunition. We're surrounded. We've got to hold it. There, Simo can get a nice shot from everybody coming up the road now. There we go. That's a kill. Wow, look at this trench. Almost everybody's out of ammo. A lot of guys killed or wounded. 20 seconds left. Soviets are starting to get close to the AT guns. We're gonna fall back to the trench. We'll counterattack and retake those guns and retake the right side. Looks like they're actually falling to the, looks like they're actually getting through to the final defensive position. We're holding our line here, and the enemy, or the friendlies, have completely collapsed all the way back to their reinforcement trench. But Simo, the hero here, 505 kills throughout the course of the war. Let's go ahead and read this message. The Red Army managed to penetrate the Finnish defensive line in Kola several times, thus pushing the Finns out of their positions, but the Finns systematically counterattacked to restore the integrity of their defensive line.